Welcome back to Nino Kuni 2. So, while we were back on Gold Paw, you might wonder. That's because off screen I've managed to complete all of the Dreamer's mazes. So let's report back to Mileniyah.
I can't believe you're doing stuff off screen, Pedro.
Hello.
How could you?
Hi! Here you are, Mileniyah. We brought you all 9 dream fragments.
I clearly recall telling you to call me Professor. I shall have to deduct 50 marks for this latest transgression.
50 points from Gryffindor.
School there is.
Yes.
Whatever non-existent school this is.
Theoretical school.
Go ahead, Jerry.
The good news, however, is that I can award you 100 marks for doing as I asked. And a bonus of 100 marks simply because I am warm and generous soul.
Thank
So you only get 150 marks.
Keep telling yourself that, honey.
Doesn't make it so.
She's good for something, that's why we're trying to get her to join on Kingdom. I tell myself that every morning. So, how many marks do we have now?
Evan, it's basic math, come on.
Wait. I wonder, maybe he's trying to remember from the last time she gave us marks.
Go ahead, Jerry.
There is something special about you, Your Majesty. I have been very fortunate to have been able to make your acquaintance.
But you haven't answered my question.
God, she's clipping WordPress.
You haven't answered my question
Wait,
yet, Mom.
let me guess, there's a hidden desert library that you need our help getting to.
Also, why is Lofty's mouth agape?
He's very surprised.
His mouth is always agape.
Your Majesty? How did you know I was a king?
I know that too, yeah.
I have a leaf book account.
Go ahead, Jerry.
I know everything. At least I know more than anyone else you are likely to encounter on your travels. You would do well to remember that.
I am all-knowing and wise.
She just doesn't get off
leaf book.
Oh, it's a bit odd. You're named after a Robbie Williams song, just said weirdly.
Lives.
Alright, Biggie Big Head.
Billy Big Head, yeah.
Ego.
Oh.
Go ahead.
You really have proved yourself to be a most worthy assistant. I would like you to have this. Think of it as your reward for achieving top marks.
Wow,
Boy, a gold
I'm
star.
at the top of your class already.
You are the only one in this class.
Exactly.
When you
it knows more about you than it does me.
When you get the Zeppelin, it's from that point on that you can now go to all the Dreamer's mazes, which I did off screen.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
So, what the reward
Your reward is the satisfaction of doing well.
Actually, no, you get an enhanced
It better not
Dreamer's
be a
key.
bloody postcard.
Go ahead.
I've used the fragments you collected to make improvements to the Dreamer's Key.
Which
Now
means
you can have extra good dreams.
not just that, it allows us to access the final Dreamer's maze, which now, thanks to the Adventure Pack free DLC, it has the hardest boss in the game.
Woo! Whatever that means.
It's a giant.
Extra
So it's Ric
challenges.
Flair now, apparently.
Come in.
Oh, so that's what you were doing when you had your back turned.
You're late.
It was a surprise, love.
Indeed so. How the additional power with which the key has been imbued will allow you to use it to open a new door. A very important one, located on a faraway island.
Evan,
so it's a keyblade.
remember, Evan, you are the one who will open the door.
Yes.
Yes, the door to darkness.
You mean there's another Dreamer's door?
Another's Dreamer's door?
Yes.
I don't think that's how you write that.
There is, and a great adventure awaits you on the other side. Very exciting. I am sure you will agree.
Basically,
Sharp, isn't it?
Or like dangerous.
yes. Basically, it's additional challenge for the hardcore enthusiasts.
Sounds like it'll be a walk in the park for
I
us.
prefer to call
what
them
I
the
hear-
people who hate themselves.
But Ina's in a fort. But Ina's in a fort will probably be like, "There, I paid them a hard note, and they'll just leave me the fuck alone."
Never ask anything from me ever again.
That's Sakurai.
It's
He knows all
It's so
about
flippin'
talking in the
excited.
request.
How come we don't sound excited at all?
Yeah, because
Like, don't even ask the man directions. Just don't ask him any more questions.
She has to maintain composure, Lofty.
yeah, that too. Go ahead, sure.
You wish for excitement? Very well. Then allow me to share with you a truly thrilling development.
Is Lofty
Oh, boy.
okay?
That's his angry
Oh,
slash
God.
surprised
He's doing a
animation.
little jig. He's happy.
Go ahead.
Your experience beyond the dreamer's door you have visited thus far have provided me with a wealth of extremely interesting data.
So basically, Evan is being
welcome.
more of a guinea pig for this.
Hey, well, Teo, we did get a new dungeon, and we're also gonna get another reward, as you're about to see.
She'll join our kingdom, of course.
Data?
Indeed. And thanks to this, my grand thesis is close to completion at last. Your names will be mentioned in the footnotes, of course.
Thank you.
That's good.
It's like one of those
Wonderful.
people who commission things and say, "Oh, I'll pay you invisibility."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay you in exposure.
Yes.
Go
You'll
ahead.
be rewarded handsomely for
go
helping
ahead, sure.
me after I conquer the world, of course.
This is truly exciting, is it not? An academic credit of this nature is worth 500 marks at the very least.
Oh yeah, now she's gonna give herself 500 marks.
Or
I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
Remember, Dwebs, she's the world's greatest Alfordian Dreams door, so she's kind of the one who...
That's your idea of a thrilling development, is it? Flippin' heck, man, you need to get out more.
Don't be mean, Lofty. Let's take the key and see what's beyond this last door, shall we? Good luck with the thesis, Professor.
I have one other announcement to make before you leave. Your Majesty, I am moving to Evermore. I'm not
She's not asking. She's like, "Fuck you." I'm going.
Just
That wasn't
as,
a question.
Well, we do have
just
a...
as
Well, Teo,
planned.
we...
Just as planned.
Well,
It's a
Teo, we...
good thing she's gonna be very useful.
Well, Teo, we do have a dimensional lab at Evermore.
Yeah,
So.
Like I said, all according to plan.
Makes the best of the situation.
Go ahead.
Right, Sheila.
Indeed, I require somewhere peaceful in order to concentrate on completing my masterwork.
Yes, we are one of the most peaceful nations ever.
To be fair, the Java so far nothing particularly dangerous happened to Evermore.
sure that.
Not
It
yet.
sounds like Ding Dong Dell's gone down the crapper anyway.
Sure.
Everyone to whom I am spoken holds your kingdom in very high regard.
There you go.
It also seems you have gathered quite the collection of talented minds. That's what we're calling it now. Some of whom I am certain to wish to recruit as assistants.
Unless they make you their assistants.
She's way too cocky for that.
Yeah.
Actually, being cocky is exactly what lands a lot of people into those positions. You'd be surprised.
Go
It's
ahead.
just about a sweet talking, and then BAM! They won't even know it.
You won't send them through any strange doors or anything, will you? I'm afraid I couldn't let you do that. It's my duty to protect my people, after all.
Your dedication to the well-being of your subjects is admirable, Your Majesty. If only my own nation's ruler had been so compassionate. Fear not, I shall not do anything to endanger them.
Where did you
In
come
front
from
of you?
anyway?
We'll get back to that with other citizens. Let's just say she's not the only remaining citizen of that nation that she's talking about.
Oh, you're from Destiny Islands.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Quite the contrary. I intend to offer my services in bettering your kingdom in any way I can. I shall ensure that Evermore matches and surpasses my own nation in every way possible.
As you can probably
Everything great.
as you can probably guess, she's the best citizen in the world when it comes to dimensional travel.
Obviously.
That's because she's the only citizen tasked with that.
Actually, she's not, but yeah.
As far as I know.
Professor. You must call me Professor. I'm afraid we'll have to dock another 50 points.
Do you want to let me into your kingdom or not?
I told you I wasn't asking your permission.
Yeah, but you're not the one who calls the shots with the guards outside the gate.
Sigma, the nervous thinking she'd finally given up on all that Mark's nonsense.
Poor Lofty.
Sorry, Lofty. We're not so lucky.
There
There you go. Mileniyah. She has the insider's insight ability, which basically means she's an expert in the Dimensional Lab. And guess what, too? She doesn't level up. She's already a master of her trade.
Of
Not
course.
surprised.
Mileniyah has forced her way into the
She
kingdom.
is a master in
So she
her
has
own
more
mind.
bragging rights.
Again, for a character that has only 2 cutscenes, they did a good job in making her memorable and likable.
I'm sure she's got more to come.
Well, she does have one side quest within the kingdom, yes. So yeah, I guess
Especially if we're
technically,
going to find out more about
sure.
whatever kingdom she came from.
True, but not from her, from other people. But yeah, I guess technically, yeah, Jova's right. That one side quest that she'll have, I guess, could also count as a third one. Sure, why not? In the meantime, so yeah, Mileniyah is the best for Dimensional Labs. So let's put in.
So what kind of
Anyway,
research can you do to the Dimensional Lab?
Basically, it's everything involving Dreamer's Doors too. Basically, various things that help us make the dimensional travel better. Like we'll have a radar that indicates where the next the door to the next floor is, where treasures are.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. She'll carry
Hold on.
A cryptic
Go ahead.
individual from a long-forgotten kingdom who insists on being addressed as Professor. She's often so busy investigating parallel worlds that she has no clue what's going on in her own. Sees anyone from her home kingdom as an inferior. Anyway, here's my theory. She's going to invent a time machine so that Evan and the gang can go back in time and stop this game's plot from happening.
Well, when you think about it,
I mean, the
wouldn't that
first
kind
game
of-
had time travel, so it's not completely far off.
Wouldn't that kind of mean, though, that none of the good they've done would mean anything, though?
Well, then they won't have to They won't have to do all this stuff. I mean, who's to say?
Oh, hold on, guys.
that they
Looks
won't come
like
across these people randomly
thanks
on
to
their
recruiting
travels?
We
her
can finally level up the kingdom again.
to level 3. And
Let me
alright,
guess,
but
the top
first
level
we have
is
some
level
citizens to level up.
5.
Go ahead, Shuri.
First time.
It looks like slaving away for the boss all these years has paid off. If you need something doing, Evan, leave it to me.
Yes, I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Alright then, so yeah, Tani's now a master at the mining camps, so that's cool. Anyway.
Marty, make sure my schedule for tonight is all cleared.
Sure. Is there any particular reason?
Anyway. Go ahead, Whips.
I have a certain
cool,
meeting
sure.
to arrange.
I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I'm a dab hand at all manner of things. Just between you and me, I reckon I'm a decent bet to be taking over from the boss one day.
Keep
So that-
dreaming.
Anyway,
Appreciate your
is he from-
ambition, but
Is he from Capstan upon Hall?
no, remember
no.
he was from Batu's gang.
He's one of the Sky Pirates. Go ahead, Jova.
That's plenty of folks think a swap like me only good for one thing, fighting. But there's more than one string to me bow, matey.
Well, true. True. Aside from being part of my army, he's also good at farming.
So basically, Jovi, you base his voice
So?
off Gibbs from part of the Caribbean.
I may not be the brightest star in the sky, but there's one thing I'm good at. It is the old good pig-headed persistent. Putting on a job, man, I won't stop until it gets done. You can lay on that. To that.
Good job,
True.
Munakoy. Bless you, Jova. But whatever.
Geralt?
Go ahead, Jova.
I was in charge of supplies back in Cloud Coil Canyon. 'Tis where I got me eye for detail. Aye, there's none quicker than me at picking up what's afoot, you mark me words.
Well, yeah, you're the shopkeep. You should. Anyway, me.
And now for the Floyd.
I may be a chef by trade, but there's so much else I'm capable of. You could almost say I have other fish to fry.
Please don't keep on for the jokes.
I hired you for your cooking, not your
Oh,
comedy.
someone else.
Go
Cancel.
ahead, Whips.
Working as your head gardener has been the most wonderful experience of my life. Now if you're ready to take that experience and help make this kingdom more amazing in any way I can.
Hey, Hansel, where's Gretel?
She's
She got eaten by the witch.
Jesus.
No. She survived. It's just she decided to move into that house and she's stuck and she's staying there forever.
Okay. No matter what job you're doing, you should always think about how best to make others happy. As in shoemaking, so in life.
When are you gonna wipe that stain off your face?
It's actually his mustache, Dwebs.
That's very disrespectful towards the boss.
Shirei?
It's so wonderful to be working for you again, Your Majesty. I'm determined to make this a...
A kingdom.
Kingdom.
No, I got that.
Aranella.
I don't know.
There we go. Would have loved. And I'm determined to work every bit as hard as she would have done to achieve it.
Very good, Persia. Very good. Thanks. Notice how she also has a similar outfit that Aranella had. So basically, that's the Ding Dong Dell, the official Ding Dong Dell maid suit, from what I can tell.
I wonder when the other kingdoms are going to realize, hey, wait a minute, this new kingdom just took our best talent.
Hey,
Well,
hey, Miss Annie.
Now it's time for
didn't
Princess
suck in
Leia.
the first place.
She kind of does look like her, doesn't he? Go ahead, Shirei.
A teacher's job may be to instruct her pupils, but we also learn an awful lot from our students. I feel like I know everything sometimes.
Very good. That's a
Very,
good.
very, very modest.
That's a good quality for a teacher to have, humility, and know that the students can
Although
themselves.
The last line's a bit odd.
Well, Deb, she also needs to have some confidence mixed in with the humility. She can't just be completely humble, otherwise it wouldn't work. Anyway.
Anyway, time for newbie.
I still have a long road to travel, but I feel that I'm almost ready to stand on my own 2 feet. My grandmother would be so proud.
Ha ha ha. Get it? He's just starting out and his name is Newbie.
Biz, we've made that joke in part 4. Come on. Anyway.
I was 40 parts ago.
Yeah, to be fair, it's
Shirei,
been a
Lily.
while since that part.
The stars gave me their
Whoa,
guidance.
down girl.
They showed me that I have not yet given all that I could to the kingdom. From now on, I promise to devote my heart and soul to Evermore with
Even more dedication.
or even more dedication.
You certainly sound like it.
You might have
Then
noticed.
again,
You might.
dogs are very energetic.
You might notice too how her Dispelor's eye ability hasn't really been put to use yet. Later.
Mhm.
Later.
Yeah.
To each its own.
That too. Yeah. I like her necklace. Look at it's a dog's paw.
It's a paw, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the hats.
Good job, Mamoza-san, on her design. Anyway,
So,
Huh.
anyone else?
Hoi
Huh?
den.
go ahead, Shirei.
Still is you.
As
Oh,
long
hey,
as,
Ranma.
as long
Hey,
as,
Shirei.
as long as past me presses the fucking button. Thank you.
A martial artist training is never at an end. But though we are only able to take one step at a time, before we know it, we have traveled a great distance indeed.
One step at a time.
If a lot of if a lot
people
loved each other, the world would be a much better place
But
to
yeah,
live.
seriously,
Again,
someone
it
must
pretty much is the moral of these games
Ser-
so far.
seriously though, someone must have been a fan of Rumiko Takahashi when making this one.
I guess.
I mean, it's literally if you crossed Ranma with a dog.
Oh, it
thank you
is
very
the
much,
traditional
Boyfriend.
Chinese martial art dress, so...
Also,
Oh, yeah.
complete with the
Yeah,
pigtail.
the hairstyle is also
Tail?
clearly not Rama. Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm feeling fired up. If I put me mind to it, I reckon there's no they can achieve.
Just get some pants, please.
I'm used to whatever. Anyway,
Well, we've been getting complaints from the women lately about it.
you're lucky to have me, you know. Reckon this place be a right mess if I weren't here. And don't panic, because I'm not going anywhere. Not now, not ever.
Thanks.
Thanks for your dedication, Tiller.
More like the no pants thing is would be even that a problem,
Java.
but the problem is that working with whatever I'll say later.
There are some magic words that can help anybody do their job well. Try to make everyone happy all the time. Surely words that you yourself live by, Your Majesty.
Well, yeah.
Yes, those are the words that often put people into the grave the quickest.
Nice idea, but
Hey Philip.
can't please everyone, unfortunately.
Well, remember, Drips, he said try. He didn't say achieve.
Oh, go on.
You cannot imagine how much respect I have for you, Your Majesty. We all work hard, but no job is as hard as that of king. We are truly lucky to serve one such as yourself.
Well, it's you all.
Again, the leveling up speeches are really good because they really demonstrate.
And for one for each particular one of your citizens.
It demonstrates demonstrates the progression of the relationship Heaven has with his citizens, aside from the side quest, obviously. But that level up, those level up dialogues, also they seem like a minor thing, but they do contribute to the larger whole. Anyway, let's level up our kingdom.
All right, let's see.
And that means that the main theme will also get an upgrade.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Well, I'd say we're beefing up security a bit.
There
It's
we
actually
go.
more closer to the title theme.
Yep. That's because remember, this is the final version that you hear in the kingdom. Basically, it keeps
So
progressing.
we won't go to level 5 for shame.
We'll go to level 4, but not level 5, though. You'd think, right? You'd think, right? But no.
That was a missed
Maybe in one DLC
opportunity.
update.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's expand our coffers as well.
coffers.
Money, money.
6, level 7, level 8.
Now it can hold up to a total of 8. I think it's million. Yeah, 8 million King's Guilders.
So, what kind of new buildings can you build now?
Basically, thanks to this, I've unlocked new research that I can do, and I can also level up other facilities that I couldn't before. So let's level up the weapon shop. There we go. That looks better. New personnel slots and research available because of it. Let's see. Ooh, level 5 and 6
So-
melee weapons.
Just skip to
Weapons
level 6 development.
I can do that actually, Dwebs. You don't have to do it in order.
Yeah,
Basically,
it's like that.
it's
It's
not,
like that. in
however,
Grand
Dweebs,
Theft Auto
it's not a type of upgrade. If I understand
Oh,
correctly, it's
never
not
mind,
a type of
Dweebs,
upgrade that cancels out the previous ones if you sequence break it. But more like it has like its in package. Like level 6 has the type of package of weapons. But
Yeah, very good too.
Developed.
It also
I've seen
Dwebs,
seen this somewhere before.
Also, Dwebs, I checked. We just checked literally right now. In order to develop the level 6 melee weapons, Bracken has to be master of her True Brilliance skill, which as of now she's only a veteran, not a master. So we have to wait till she levels up.
Right.
All right.
I was just gonna say it's kind of like how Gran Turismo does upgrades for your cars. Yeah, sometimes you could just skip levels.
Well, it makes sense. It's not like it's an RPG or anything.
Oh my god, how did I manage to link Nino Kuni with freaking Gran Turismo?
Coming soon, Nino Kuni cards.
Dwebs, I can literally link any game to any other game by saying both have gameplay. So
Both of gameplay.
there you go. Now
Actually,
leveling up Floyd's restaurant.
Actually, Pedro, this is a bit hard to do with a David Cage game.
I guess. Sure.
Also,
Anyway,
any
still-
classic visual novel.
Yeah.
Well, those old DOS ones with
So
their own
what do you build
text.
here?
The Institute of Higher Innovation.
Sounds fancy.
Yes. Basically, we get
Just
to.
call it a university, you pretentious buggers.
Or college.
But
Just call it a freaking school.
But Shiroi, this
Well,
level
not
is
all
this
schools
name
are
is fancier.
like that.
I love how leveling up the building doesn't really change it that much, this one.
Well, it's not much. Well, look how small a space it's got. It's not like it could.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's got a
good,
bit
we gave it
taller.
another 4.
Well, you will notice though that
and
it
it has
gains
a
a.
water feature.
Yeah,
Yeah, now it gained a couple of fountains, yes. True.
King Evan.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
now
now
let's
it
show
makes
the,
it even bigger.
I'm not sure the higher innovation is can be any bigger.
Oh, but we can.
And now we can also level up our NL square. Let's see how it looks.
By creating
A statue.
a fountain.
Oh, I called it.
Very good.
A fountain.
Why is the RNL
representing
spitting
what?
water out?
And let's level up our inn as well.
It is. It's just very slow.
There we go.
There you go.
The Goodfellows Inn has been updated.
Well done. Now more people can get drunk in the kingdom.
Well, Dwebs, like me and Teo said when we first built it, it wouldn't really be what would JRPG Kingdom / Town be without its inn, where the heroes can come in and rest. You know.
Well, you know,
Can we
there's
buy
also a
Can we
good
buy
amount-
security?
We already have security. Remember, we hired a lot of. We already hired military people to come in and help us with that.
Why not hire more military people?
Oh, multi-dimensional.
We will, Whips. We actually will. Just wait for it. Anyway, so
Multi-dimensional lab completed. If you build 5 more of those, you'll be able to get close to making that TARDIS.
yeah, there are some facilities that actually have better versions of themselves. That's the Institute of Innovation and the Institute of Higher Innovation. There's the Dimensional Lab, and this is the better version called the Multi-Dimensional Lab. So basically, this is for even more advanced dimensional research. Like, for example, like I said, to continue answering what Teo asked, for example, one of the many research you can make, Teo, is make the danger level raise slower to make it easier for you. So basically, it has everything involving the Dreamer's Mazes, basically. So it's a good. So before you tackle the Adventure Pack DLC, it's a good idea to do all of this research because the final 10 additional floors that the DLC adds are already hard enough on their own. So yeah, better do all this research first.
Oh, by the way, Mileniyah, you're being reassigned.
Makes sense.
Here it is instead.
The Hyper Hubbleberry.
Whatever that is.
It creates.
Call it a bathhouse.
It researches medicines. Basically.
Just call it a clinic.
For example, the research. One of the benefits of researching in the Hubble Burglaries is to increase the medicines that are available in our shop. So.
Lofty, who came up with this inane name for a clinic?
You did, Evan.
I guess it's.
No, hold on. I left naming under your schedule for you to handle.
I'm guessing it's called like
but
that to make it Harry Potterish. I guess, I don't know.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
but ask Tanya. I gave that task to her.
Let's see.
Well,
Advanced money
I like-
magnetism, advanced quality control, buckets of balls.
Buckets of balls.
There you go. But,
Do
Is this the secret?
oh, I
ground
tell
where
you, you'll
produce
notice that
things?
we also can now have a dispellery. You're probably wondering what is a dispellery. We're going to learn about it in a moment. But first, let me level
Let me
it up
guess, it's
completely.
where you basically ward off curses.
Very good, Jova. Very good.
So
It's,
basically, if someone's been cursed with vomiting all over the place, they just go here and.
well, it's usually for equipment,
we
but
need
yeah.
we have a center for performing exercises.
However, in order for the dispellery to work, we need someone with the dispeller's eye skill, which we already do. If you remember, me and Teo were just talking about it earlier. But hold on. First, let's level up the Symphonium. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, Evan, I got the latest edition of
What
the
else?
Ding Dong Dell report.
Remember,
Oh yes, the Ding Dong Diddly Dale report.
Yeah, it says it's apparently trying to paint you out as some kind of bloody fascist.
Yeah.
Bad propaganda is bad. Or, well, to be fair, boy, it could be like in the first game instead, where they had that newspaper that the cat teacher mentions. I forgot what was called in the English version, but the Italian one, they basically play upon and say that it's roughly called the Daily Cat. You know, because
Let me read the article. Let me read the article. To try and bolster up his pathetic
on.
forces,
let's level up our gardens.
the evil dictator Evan Perrybutter has kidnapped highly influential people from the other kingdoms of this country, and is using them as slave labor.
Well, we all know that's not gonna work in the long run, considering how most of the people have noticed how Ding Dong Dell's gone down here lately.
Where do you think it's published, Evan?
Well, no duh, that's why we have to go there to show them otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
When are we going there anyway?
Let me guess, in about 15
soon.
parts.
Well, remember, we have right now we're just doing managing the kingdom. It's important. Well, we're not anymore because the part is over now. But we will continue.
Join us next time for another part of Kingdom Manager. So,
Well, actually, Dwebs,
Kuni the Sims.
actually, Dwebs, I'm gonna do all of the rest off screen so that we can start off with the side quests immediately in the next part.
Sim City, the Kuni edition.
I mean, you from this taste, you guys already get the basic gist of it. I don't need to show you every single building being leveled up and built. So let's just skip it. Skip it. Anyway, moving.
See you for next time.
See ya.
See ya.